to be the family man for the during the day. But it's always time to hit the golf course, Gotta get. Just
What's that sound?
Yeah, that's my bad. I should mute. I saved a pet pigeon, dove, like 10 years ago or 8 years ago now. And when I'm on the phone talking, she coos. So that's just her cooing in the background. I never thought I would own a bird as like a pet, but it was either when I saved it, it was either put it out of its misery or see if it would survive, and it survived, and here we are like 8 years later, and I got a pet dove.
Oh, can she trade though?
Yeah, right. Like they're smart. I mean, I did a YouTube video on her. It was totally wild. It did really well on my channel. People always ask me for updates. I got to do another one. They're like, "You still?" Oh yeah, it flies around the house and like
give her voice.
How come you don't let it back out?
I do let it out. Like, we obviously have a cage for her, but like we let her out and she flies around and walks around. I mean, doves don't like to fly as much. They're like pigeons. They're more ground birds than anything. But I mean, she will fly. Don't get me wrong, but you can see her. She's on my. I think it's on my channel. It's probably like called
Does it come back to you if you put it outside to fly?
I've never. So it should. I've never done that because I didn't want to lose her. But they can fly up to like 600 miles, and the way they navigate and stuff is pretty actually interesting. Because we found her outside, but like she'll fly to me. Like if I put my arm out and stuff, like she'll just come right to me and hang out with me and stuff like that. Or if I go upstairs, she'll follow me upstairs. Like it's pretty neat. But if I'm in the same room as her and I'm talking, I think she thinks I'm talking to her, and then she starts cooing. Like right now, I walked in a different room. She's not cooing. But so it's like it's pretty neat. But yeah, every time I'm on Discord, people are like, "Is that a bird in the background?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a story." But so I was done like explaining it to people, so I just made a video on it. But I got to do an update on that soon, probably spring.
It's good advertisement though. They're like, what is that sound? Watch this video, figure it out.
No, yeah, well, it was like hard to explain because like we went and looked at a house, and I'm a man that likes a garage, so my wife was looking at like it was like 10 o'clock at night. It was like minus 10 degrees outside. So I drive around through the like wraparound driveway, and we were thinking about buying it, and we left my dad's house, and it was like closer to his place. So I was like, let's swing through and look at that house. Like, even though it's 10 o'clock at night, let's go check it out. So I'm looking at the garage in the back. I'm like, the garage. And I look over in the banister, and there's this little bird sitting there. My wife's like, she's like, that's like a statue. That's not like a real bird. I said, I could tell by the way he was fluffed up, and he must have got hit by a hawk or something when flying, and didn't make it back to wherever he was going, and he was injured. And I just I was like, well, I'm not going to leave him sit out in the fucking cold. So I went up to pick him up, and he tried to fly. His whole breast area was ripped open, and like his groin. And I was like, oh, he definitely got attacked or something. He's injured. I was like, he's going to die out here. It's like minus 10 degrees out. And I'm like, what do I do? And I was like, I'm either going to put him out of his misery or keep him. And my wife's like, you're going to keep him. So I brought him home, and the whole story kind of just unfolded from there. And I think it's been 8 or 9 years now. And I don't even know how long they live. I think they say they live up to like 20 years or something, but I don't know how old it is. That kind of stuff. But did find out it's a girl after, like, I always called him Dove Man. And then one day he was acting weird, and I'm like, Dove Man might be sick, and that was like shitty. and then there was 2 eggs in the cage, or there was an egg in the cage. Like the next morning, and I'm like, my wife comes up, she's like, "There's an egg in the cage." I'm like, "Really?" And then like a day later, there was another egg because they usually lay their eggs in pairs. So we found out it was a girl, but I still call him Dove Man.
Dove Man's a solid name for a girl or a guy.
Yeah, we'll say like Dovey or Dove Man. But once I named the Dove Man, I couldn't like change it. Then it's like.
Oh yeah, it's solid.
All right, guys, I'm about to call it. We're forming this bull flag on Bitcoin. I'm looking at 83.5 unless we can't hold the 200 on the 5-minute. Remember that today's trap day. Right? Don't hesitate to take profits. Don't chase impulses. Don't degen. Don't get trapped.
Copy that.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all in the morning.
Dbloc, what time are you getting up tomorrow?
I don't know when the sun cracks my eyelids.
There you go. Well,
I
appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate you too. We'll be back.
Yeah, it's cool stuff, man. I feel like I should probably wind her down myself, actually.
Yeah, same, man. I'm in at it. I think I'm like, everything looks solid. Just gonna set a bunch of stops.
I say that, and then the charts will start going crazy, and then I'll sit up and watch them. But there's always the Friday fireworks.
Right.
At 9:30 in the morning. So it's like, try to be up for that kind of stuff just to see if it's gonna be crazy. The moon's like three quarters away coming back now.
Yeah, it looks crazy red when I looked at it now.
It's wild, man.
We're moons. But we out here, dude. We're gonna get it.
Things will happen. I hope it's a good spring and summer for crypto, and some of this up and down. I mean, I like the up and down, don't get me wrong, but some of the speculation and wildness will hopefully we just start building. I really wanted to see over 4 trillion market cap.
That would be the day.
We were close. I mean, we were close. I thought we would hit like 4.2. Like that was my initial. I even thought in this past little run, I was like, man, if we could hit like 4.2, but there's got to be new money coming in for things to, everybody's just shifting money around right now, and I feel like there's got to be some new money coming in to even remotely do what people are thinking. And it has to be all on the sideline. Like it can come in at any time. Like, look how fast it did on the election.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're not even close to like the level of adoption that's gonna happen, just because it's so prevalent, and it's there. You can tell even the news and the media and all that, like they're getting just the narrative little by little, but soon it's going to be just in everyone's face, like unable to deny. So be like back and be like, hey, AMC, GameStop, you know what I mean? There will be a catalyst that will make everybody who really doesn't, not that they'll care about it, but people who just don't know, and then there'll be excellent liquidity.
Well, if I don't talk to you here in a little bit, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. I'll be on, probably listening for a little bit if anybody else wants to jump in. But I think I'm gonna try to wind her down for a couple hours. catch another nap, and then hit it hard again.
That's what's up, doggy. Keep up the bad work, man. Someone's got to do it.
Right? I appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you in a bit, and good luck to everybody in the YouTube chat, and trade safe, and let's keep freaking hammering.
Yep, yep. Or later, dog. buys coming. Big buys.
Yeah, this has been feeling bullish for a little while, huh?
Oh yeah. Hey, starting a party.
Let's go hunt some bears.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Bringing my dog with a hat with me.
Dude, like you look at everything else and they've all been retracing sideways or like decent pullbacks. That thing has just been going up and up.
Yeah, dude, it's in Rip City. I got set a stop, but I'd played it from like, I don't know, 40.
Double down.
Double down at the top. That was. You want to tell him? You want to tell him who came up with that, Ron?
Well, we did. Experience.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's got to keep going up. No way it stops.
No way it could stop, dude. It's never gonna stop.
so I got a really nice position on WIF and it's just been going up. So I was piling like all my profits from WIF into Stella and HBAR every time it came down to those lows again.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, same. I think my H bar's looking good.
Yeah, it felt so good too. I mean, hopefully we continue this, but you know, set a HBAR was between 18.7 and 18.8 or 18.78.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting entries in, you know, taking profits, then it came back down more and more. So every time it comes back down, I'm actually still in the green, which feels great because usually, you know, I keep buying as we're going up, and then we come
Right.
back to these levels, and then I'm in the red. So this feels good.
Yeah, same. I've been trying to work on that lately, just like
It's
that.
at 83.5, huh?
Well,
We're going to go
these
ahead
are
and knock out
good.
that vector up top.
I think so. Should be go to 82.8 with this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've like been good. Like I didn't add. I've done that, and it not went well. But so far it's pretty good. But then like I'll just move all the stops up, and then if it stops me out, I'm still several, whatever 100% of profit.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. I just gotten it back into with like a little before. Like I just once I'm out, I'll wait for a good pullback on Bitcoin, then I'll try to find whatever. It's just not. Now I wonder now since Bitcoin's pumping, I bet you 16Z might be going down. I want to check. It's kind of a weird one. No, it's going up. Sometimes it goes up too, but it still makes a leg. But it's up at 1868. I got the dog with the hat. Have a little bit of beam. Damn, yeah, Stellar Lumens. That's like, I've got everything isolated, but that's, for some reason, that one, maybe I hadn't got it on this account before, but it's in cross right now, so I'm trying to get out of it as soon as possible. Well, just, I'll reopen later, but better safe than sorry. But we should get a little run off this thing. I mean, he might pay himself, but I mean, did we break? That's that purple one he's got. That's his 800, isn't it? I think his 200.
It's the red line up there.
No, the purple one we just kind of broke over, I think, is the 800.
Oh
Red
yeah,
line.
maybe that wasn't his profit though.
No, it's just the 800 MA EMA. So that will. I'm just saying, like, if we can, if UK wants to start, like, if price holds above that and then starts moving kind of in, you know, if we can make the move out of this flag, this would be the retest. I mean, then hopefully we can like move up into that kind of where the vector gap is and the measured move, just farther away from like our entries down here. XRP for some reason on that it's like stuck at that 229 again. Can you go over to the chart and say 47,000% again and see if that jostles it loose? That was earlier. I was like, am I hallucinating? Or did that just start running when he said
I need to pull up the chart again.
that? Yeah. Magic. No, I found myself like maybe it was last night doing that thing where you just like
Shaking the mouse.
the mouse on the candle, like willy nilly
Yeah.
to sure.
Yeah. Do you have the vectors on your chart too?
Yeah, I have, like, I mean, I have the free version, so I just have that, and like, I think the MRC channel, which I can't remember whoever was helping Jerry, like maybe last week, one of the guys, he was using the it's like the mean reversion channel indicator. But I mean, I've
Okay.
just been messing with different ones, but it kind of just makes this big range thing around. And you kind of see that, but that with the vectors, and I mean, I just have that TR main that Dbloc uses. And I like change the colors a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I just like how it kind of auto makes the gaps. I think he like draws them manually sometimes too, just to show the big ones. But
Yeah, I need to get subscribed to TradingView at some point.
well, that one's like, well, I just have the free. Like, you can use that one with the free version or whatnot. I just have it on the phone. I mean, I've like yet to set my computer back up since I started this back up.
Every time I'm on TradingView, I just get that thing that pops up after like 5 minutes of charting that says I need to subscribe.
Yeah.
So annoying.
I'm like, get out of my face. I'm not buying this. I'm never gonna buy it. Can't, dude. Pepe, I got that 1,000 Pepe like way earlier. I guess when we were making the George W. this afternoon, and it's ridiculously. It's like biggest play right now.
You got a good Pepe position?
Yeah, like 6.5, 6.5888. The 1,000 Pepe perpetual or whatever, and it's like a 2,200x, $2,000. So I'm up like, I mean, $2,000 is the amount of position. I'm up 158 on it. At like
Nice.
$11 a margin.
Dang, and you did 1,000x?
No, it's the 1,000 Pepe like perpetual.
Perpetual.
It's like I guess it's like the price of 1,000 Pepe, so it's just has less zeros.
I see.
You see like some of those. Like I mean, I'm
That's a
not using like a chart like that says 1,000. Like I think it just follows Pepe, but like they'll have like the 1 million bonk or something like that, or which I wish some of these like had the coins like the old day where you could. That's what me and Ron did, like the old Binance, where you just like all of a sudden you have like 1,000 Doge or 1 million. But you
Bought a
were
bunch of
just,
PayPay, didn't I, Carter?
huh?
Didn't I buy a bunch of
Yeah.
PayPay on one of those websites?
Yo, you mean like last month?
Yep.
Yeah, but I think all the Pepe we got on there was like at 9.6.
Oh, we bought at the top.
Not the top by any means, but like actually that was like 9.6 was like kind of the bottom-ish, or at least where everybody thought it was the bottom before like Bitcoin fell from 92 and all the altcoins went back to their bear market bottoms. Like I'm just saying it's probably not up to those yet. But those are just spot. But I do wish like some of these, or we could find an exchange that did that. No, but that one's up like, yeah, 1492 or 1,500%. I'm just moving the stop up, letting them take profit as when they want to. But yeah, I mean mainly that one, like with H bar, same like H bar. H bar is one of those ones on my list. It's like it's at the bottom, but like H bar is not like a fast mover or anything, but when it has its runs, it typically is pretty strong. You know, just it's a larger cap, isn't it?
Yeah, and also its pullbacks aren't too crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it won't. That's what I was telling Ron earlier. I was like, he's like, I think it's losing it. I was like, this is, it was during that retest of the W breakout. I was like, it's just gonna break out. And I mean, like, if Bitcoin goes up, it will go up. But if Bitcoin goes down, it's only gonna still pull down to back to like it didn't even get to 18 today. Like I know we were both sitting there like that was like I had the orders in for that. Like
I know,
that
and it
usually,
seems so close. It's just like 0.008 away.
oh yeah, I've got that sliver down at 80, like the last of that vector gap below it's like at the bottom of the first W. Like I have like one of my Bitcoin orders is just sitting there, at like 80.50 or something, 80,050. But usually that's a good feeling though. Like if your lowest one doesn't get hit, I mean,
Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, means your other ones could be really good.
yeah, exactly. I mean, my average is like 80,004 for the ones that did hit. So, because I had a bunch, like it was basically like 1, 2, that 50, and then I added on the like how it kind of double tapped on that second part of the W, and then I waited for the retest. And then I was like trying to just add way less. Well, not way less, but just incrementally smaller portions.
Yeah, just small portions as you go along in safe entries.
Yeah, exactly. Like if Bitcoin, I'd say like I don't know if we did get like if this was a fake out and then it broke to sweep the licks, I think I'm still like I've moved my stop up to where the retest was, and that's still above my liquidations. But if it didn't get all the way to my stop and it bounced on that trend line, I think that's where I would probably add. Like probably after a bounce, like I would.
Yeah,
So it was just because I wouldn't want it to move up into it while it was coming down. So, but
yeah, I should be sitting on a big bag of whiff, but I just like wasn't patient enough for some of those dips because I caught the 39 cents, rode that one, then wasn't patient enough to come back to 42 cents. But I did catch one of them at 43, rode that one up. Now I'm just sitting in a whiff position from 46 cents. So
yeah,
this
same.
time, yeah, you have 46.
Mine, well, okay, but now mine's a little higher, but mine was I had like right in that 45, 46, and I let it go to like, I think 40, I think it got up to this, like, it almost hit 50 cents, and then it pulled back, and I would move my stops up to like 48-ish, something, so I stopped out, and
Yeah,
then I added back, so mine right now it's like a little in the red, but it's not like it's like 40.3. So right.
yeah. I mean, if anything, I could see a reversion back to the 5-minute 200, which is also the parabola, which is around 47.5. If it does do a retrace.
Right. Yeah, I've got that 50 on the 5 is like the 40. It's like 48.5. That's about where I put my stop, like under that dip. So I mean, I if it dipped that far, it wouldn't be that bad. Actually, I don't know. It probably dip lower. My lick's like not. Lick's in the 48, but
Still looks strong though.
yeah, no, I mean it's. I think everything. If this retest holds on this flag, and then we go back up, which looks like we're doing, I think everything's about to. Everything that's been running with Bitcoin is about to go up.
Yeah, I mean, well, Worth will complete the inverse head and shoulders, and that measured move could potentially take us up to 60 cents. So it's quite a move.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had the 50, yeah, 57 to 60 as like the next kind of like just range of like area, because I feel like last week when we were playing it, it was just like hanging like in that zone for a minute. I think we played it from 50, was that like 56 to 60, like several times. And it looks like we're getting this retail shows up to the party.
I think that's what they're doing. They're just keeping it bullish, so people slowly feed into buying, and it's cheaper for them to liquidate the shorts.
Yeah, there's so many shorts, like a ridiculous amount, probably from 92. They've certainly been liquidating the longs. They haven't been scared to do so.
Yeah, true that. I mean, we've had enough of that. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's like give us like a week or two, like
Man, the
get on.
bears have been laughing this past month.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, price sticking around here for so long, the bears are struggling here. It's a fight.
Yeah. But were you up at Open today, or New York Open?
No, I think I was sleeping. What did they dump it on us?
Well, it was like, I feel like Epic came in. Dude, I was like, I had made out pretty good, and then like I don't remember the other guy's name, but they were all like, it's going to 79. That's what it's just. UK didn't hold the 50 and all that stuff, like, so they were like, they knew it. So I got in a short, like, in and out, because it was very like, it was just chop city. Like they were stuck in that area for a minute, and I didn't want any. You see those like scam wicks all over the place. It was like I didn't need a repeat of Monday, so. But I set like real specific, like, shorts, and I only shorted it down to like just that first kind of little, almost like where we are now, like not even, like, probably from 80. I think it started like 83 area, and maybe
Yeah.
down, maybe to this area about like 82 to 82.6, and then I just
Okay.
did a few short ones, and then I fell asleep, and I woke up, and we were basically halfway through that W. Like, it's perfect timing. Like, I was in all cash, and
Wait, so we are halfway at the W at the 80K, at the 80K zone, or?
yeah. Like, I did a little bit of shorting at the beginning, and then I passed out for the day and woke up, and
So
like,
your short closed out though. You didn't run that thing down to 80K.
oh no, I mean, I wish I did, but I was just like, it was like you could see how like they were chopping crazy, and I didn't want.
Yeah, big
So
like that big wake up.
I was real. I see. I'd got in. I think maybe mine was filled a little after that big wick, and then like that other wick didn't get me or anything, but it was like it's moving quick. So I'd made sure
Yeah.
like I had just real tight stops on, and but I mean, it was good. I mean, I got in and out and made a few, and then woke up. We're at 80, like, perfect time to.
I love it when that happens, when you leave your computer or whatever for a while, you're in a trade, and then you come back and it's like the perfect time for a re-entry or take profits.
Oh yeah, like I feel like when he says he'll, if you're not in the U.S. session, it's almost better. Like, if you got something that's good in a good spot, so be it. But it's like, if you're out of it, then you can kind of just wait for the best time to get in, and you're not like, then you can trade the move, and you're not like caught off guard, or playing the UK session the
Yeah,
last week or so has been good, because Asia's not that, Asia's pretty predictable, and then the UK is, like you said, goes in mainly one direction. And it's like, if I can get to mostly cash, or like have a lot on the sidelines, that's safe before the Wild Westers show up, then we're in a good spot.
yeah, man. That's it. If you can have like a safe position if you have one for leverage before the Wild West comes in, oh, that'd be so sweet.
Yeah,
But
I've got
it's tricky market, like where you're talking about where they're wicking people out and stuff. With the shorts you're making in that range, like that one wick that they pushed up to like 83.7, 83.8, that thing wiped out all the shorts, all like just before that, unless you got a perfect short basically right at the top.
yeah, right.
Most of those guys missed that dump all the way to 80K. A lot of people.
Oh yeah. It's because it was like, I mean, dude, it took like 5, 10, what are we on here? The 5, like, dude, it was kind of stuck up there for a minute, and it like could tell like everything was shaky. But that one dude was on there. He's like, there are 5,000 longs, and there are, 40,000 shorts.
Yeah,
So it was like, all right, we're doing it. Get it. Let's get it.
that's all you need. I mean, it's nice to be in a group where you got different people with different indicators and everything tells a story.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, because that's like, it's a map, you know what I mean? Like, it's like UK didn't hold that thing. We're going to sweep the licks, So it's, if you could, like, the third or fourth time we tested that supply, or that 50 and that supply, which was 83.5, was the same one it was the night before. Third time we tested that, I was exiting like any kind of like longs I had that were in profit, that were still. Now, I will say, like, the memes were running all night, even with the rejects. Like Pepe and
Yeah,
that 16, like they kept almost counter, So those look pretty nice. But I
XRP
still,
was doing pretty strong compared to everything else.
oh yeah, and XRP. I was like, I still, knowing what was going to happen in when UK or when US opened, I was like, I'm still exiting all these, and or setting high stops, and that way I'd be mostly in cash.
And cash is king.
Oh yeah.
I squeezed in a little long for IOTix. I got a 1662 on that one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, I was telling Ron earlier, that 1660 was my like entry kind of range. And it's kind of where's it at right now? Last I looked at, I think it ran away from me. No, actually, it's coming in there. Been going up and tapping 1700. It's done it like 4 times.
Yeah, I think like once we get the break above that resistance, we're gonna send that bull flag. And we've just been making a nice little step ladder up, like recently.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now.
You know, just a slow, steady move up, no sharp pump ups like before.
Yeah, like this spot. Because I mean, we know once it gets out of this leg. Let's see, we just got our cross on the 4-hour. I was looking at that earlier. Like we sort of had a fake cross. So I was watching last night, and then I was like, well, they're gonna go down. Like I knew Bitcoin was about to go down 10,000, or go down a few thousand. I was like, that's gonna give us our best kind of ordeal for that one. Now it might be ready to go now.
I think so, dude. Like the 15-minute moving averages look so good. They're like all tight. We're above the 20 SMA on it.
Yeah. Yeah, see 30 you've got the cross and it's coming back to the 13. Oh yeah, the hour there you've got the cross and it's kind of
Yep, and it's above the 20.
yeah, see like the 2-hour once that's where that 1705 is. Like that's your the 200. So I mean
Yeah, as
Bitcoin
soon
just
as you
broke,
break that thing.
right. It's like if Bitcoin just broke the 800, it's gonna go. If it goes up a level, that'll probably give IOTX enough juice to break its 200.
IOTX is gonna go like now. Like it's testing this 1 minute 200 and it's about to blast.
Yeah. Come in for a breakout. A little breakout. Give me a breakout. Stellar's going now.
What's fixing to blow off?
I had that IOTX.
The one with the X or T? S or X?
IOTX. Yeah.
Big going finger pop?
I think so. What are we doing on volume here? Yeah,
I think
over
this is
this
it.
82.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
it's sitting there.
82.4.
It's sitting there waiting. He's looking at it.
Here we go. Turn into a vector. I'm doing the trick.
Boom. Here you
Vector
go.
it, damn it. Vector me. I actually don't even care if it's a vector as long as it gets to that gap.
Well, yeah, there's a
Wiggling
vector up
my
there.
mouse. I'm gonna make a vector with my mind. I'm gonna become.
Don't come down. Somebody buy.
It's coming. It's
Crap.
Coming. We had that retail flat. Dom is climbing a little bit. Where's our volume? Volume.
This thing shoots up 1,000 real quick. It's gonna be. I guess we already saw it once.
Oh, it's gonna turn into a vector. Just wants to hear the sound.
There's licks up there.
There it is. My my vector wheeling is becoming a thing. Can I get a blue? Can I get a green? Yeah, big blue, about to go green. And I don't know, 3, 2.
48 Libra clap.
What?
A Libra coin collapse.
Are you asking?
I'm asking. Well, it came up on a little ticker. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's that Argentinian president's rug pull thing. Don't double down at the top, buddy. Don't Libra. Stay away from Lib. Dude, they're painting it, man.
Let's frickin' go.
In the launch time.
Thinking he's looking at it saying, should I go liquidate this guy?
He sees you, Ron. There it is. Yeah, did that with my mind, Ron. I am telepathic. 100% realtelepathics.com.
So he does this every day with Bitcoin. He waits for some kind of vector down at the bottom.
Who?
D.
He waits for a vector at the
Dbloc
What do you
down
mean?
at the bottom. The candle, the volume candle. Fuck, I'm tired.
I don't know. I mean, I think he's just a savant. He's been doing it for so long. He knows how they work. They get paid a little bit, but it's just a kidding. We're gonna go for the vector.
Boy, they don't make it easy, do they?
Easy for what?
I mean, yesterday, dude, I went to do yard work. I put the trades in and just let them go. Today, watching it all day, man, it's hard watching it come all the way down. You lose 60% of your gains. You got to trust the fact it's going to go back up. And one time it's not gonna.
You just got to be on the right side of the move, my dog.
The trend.
You got to befriend trend until the trend betrays you.
It shouldn't be that hard to flip through these charts and find vector candles down at the bottom, the volume candles down at the bottom.
Well, it's not about the bottom or like
down at the bottom of that, wherever it would start.
Yeah, but no, I mean they're not at the bottom of the start. Like those are just it's made as they go.
It's a recovery. It's a turnaround. Doesn't matter if it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the new.
Those weren't there like before he knew where it was going. You know what I mean? Like, but he can, like when we were up there today before open, like he knew. I mean, it's just probabilities. You know what I mean? Like he knows if this thing doesn't hold, that this is where we're going based on, doing it for so long and just the technical analysis of it all. Like, I just measure, the painting, the patterns.
I need to go look at all my trades on the stock market and see which ones, if any of them, are in any part of this. Cause man, everything turned red the other day. I was green on most of it too.
Wasn't it today or yesterday?
Today, I think everything was red when it closed. But I mean, none of us do tomorrow. I mean, all of us. I got a week or so on most of it.
Well, gold hit new all-time high, didn't it?
Yeah, it'd been nice to get a heads up on that before.
Well, that's like that's what happens when gold gets a high. You knew that was going to happen, dude. They've been talking about that for like weeks. I think that's part of the narrative right now.
Yeah, I've been hearing XRP's gonna go up to $3 for 10 years. It happened.
It did, dude. It's about to go to 31.
Did y'all get into
That's
IoT?
right.
What are y'all in?
Yeah.
IoT yet?
Yep.
Is it popping yet?
Yeah, it just popped like right after I said it was gonna pop.
Put that 47,000% magic on it. I was doing my vector mouse move that I stole from Dbloc. It's homage. Trying to get some homage going. Ooh, nice. XLM's up too. Yeah, XRP. It's funny. It's kind of stuck at that 230, but we know it's like just gonna go bang. H bar. Yeah, dude. Pepe's just been like ripping. Like, you're still holding that Pepe, right, Ron? Here we go. Going the vector gap. I mean, measure move. This is crazy. We'll be at 83.5 again.
Turn a different color. Don't be red.
What? We're winning the game, dude.
Let's see if we can absorb the supply at 82.721.
Yeah. And that I've got that at 82.71 and 82.5. There we go. 5.5. Yeah, I want to see if IODEX breaks this 200.
Yeah. Now I like to go to Dbloc's charts and just watch for the big buy orders, big buy orders.
Yeah, I have like his chart. Like sometimes I just use it like I already have all my other ones kind of like set, and I've got the fibs and the stuff on them, but just watch his, and when everything goes red, then I'll just go look for the thing, Say, all right, this one's at a good. Especially good
Yeah.
when if you miss like an entry on something, then you just wait for Bitcoin to take a dip.
Yeah, you gotta go to like the 15 or the 30-minute time frame and wait for that like 200 SMA retest for those good ones.
Yeah. All right, getting some movement.
Getting some resistance up there. A lot of resistance.
Yeah.
But we're so close to that vector gap. Like,
Might take a tap or two. But it looks like we absorbed most of the 85 to 80. I mean the 5 to 600. But
yeah.
the 82.7 is like there's that. And they're probably doubling down at the top there.
Yeah. Let's see. We gotta break that level and then we can move to 83.7, possibly 84.4.
What, Bitcoin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we get the 82.700, then it's kind of a range all the way up to 83.700, so we could make that push up. And it's a measured move of a bull flag as well. And then so I'll be looking for 83.700 for resistance, and then if we break through that around 84.400-ish with the previous highs over there before, much bigger retracement.
Yeah. I mean, if they make a big enough push like that, remember we still got that huge CME gap. Like, I think it might be that. Is that one? Is it at 83? It's right above. It might be like in the middle of those range.
Yeah, exactly. So I think maybe we close CME gap and then the 82.700, which, hopefully we break that now. I think that will become our support zone for the retrace.
Right. Yeah, that's where I kind of wanted. I wanted to get at least a leg, maybe like two, like into that area would be if I was gonna add to any open that survives. I would wait for that. Like I want to go 2 legs up, and then on a leg down or like a previous support. That's where I would try to add.
Yeah, exactly. And that's also.
I'm sorry, what?
It's that level would also be a golden pocket from the highs. So if we do touch the highs, from the lows to the highs, the 82.700 would be the golden pocket retrace.
Oh, nice. I mean, on the 15, I mean, like there's a vector below us that just takes us down to that 13 tap, but like above us, like just straight up to like 82. So I'd like that should. But we already regained like everything from the almost those two vectors bring us basically back to where we were this morning for New York Open. And Dom's down like what? Almost like half a 0.5 from where it started today. Because alts haven't been getting killed like nearly as hard on any of these.
Yeah, we just need that Bitcoin dominance for the bear flag to play out, and these altcoins will pump.
Like last night with like Pepe and a few of those, like it was just going straight down. Like every time almost. And they were just almost unaffected. Let's get about 13. It might want to come back, but I think we got enough of that. Like once that 50 comes up over the 800 there, be more confluence. Like retesting it again wouldn't like. It's just gonna create more support. So because we tapped it 3 times. And broke it on the 4th.
I think his arrow goes all the way up to 87, doesn't it?
The what?
His arrow on his chart, his measured move.
No, that's 83.4.
Oh, is it? That big red wick or is that big red candle? The volume. Volume. What's the black numbers on that tape?
That's when it was like someone bought. It was like it's like a transfer. Someone bought 0.4 Bitcoin. Someone who sold it. Like it's it washes out, I guess. Like
Or maybe it was the market maker measured.
no,
No,
he explained it. It's like peer to peer. Like
I got you. Like if me and you swap.
someone it. They traded it so it didn't. So it doesn't affect price. So it was like an even trade. I don't know if peer to peer is the right word, but he explained it one day.
Drawing this shit out, eh?
Game like looks pretty damn good.
I'm on the 15-second chart to keep my interest.
You got a short attention span, my dog. I wish I had a 15-second. You get that trading view login, dog.
Shit. They probably think someone's using. I got 5. I'm open now.
Yeah, so they'll never know.
You know, they probably correlate it with your computer number.
With the IP address that
Mm-hmm.
your 5 VPNs. It's saying there's like 3 people in Singapore and 4 in Texas, and they're all using your trading view account.
Bitcoin risk. The Bitcoin risk falling to 75 if resistance holds.
Who said that?
It just clicked up on TradingView.
Lies.
Every time I get a notification, that's when it busts out. Well, if that's true.
Say what?
Every time I get a little notification like that, that's when it seems to go up. If that's true, I can just wait for the notifications and run by it.
Just do the opposite of the notifications. Like, hey, I told my buddy that the other day. He's not a crypto guy or anything, but I was like, dude, just search crypto on YouTube right now and tell me what you see. And it's like one of those days where it's just all the guys' faces. Like, it's over. It's a crash. Here's what to do. I was like, dude, when everybody looks that scared, I was like, it's buy time. I was like, they're all positive and stuff. It's sell time. They're like $2 million. Here we go. Get a second.
Here we go. IOTX did the retest of the flag and now it's going.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Like
Good.
wants to take off too. Chainlink. That thing just pumped up what? So what it's doing is coming down to retest and it's gonna take back off, I think. You know.
Y'all still in H bar?
Oh yeah.
I think it's going.
I go Bitcoin higher high.
Yeah, I think XRP, H bar, the X's are making their moves. It looks like. Yeah, if we fill this gap, this vector, it should be enough gas to get us to that 83.5. Oh, we're about to run through that 82.7 lit. They don't have enough juice, my dude. Can make her. Might try to help him though.
Hey, y'all know what that isolated combine mean? Does that mean it if you buy back in it averages?
Yeah, combine it. It'll combine your position, like
It'll average it.
yeah, and sip. Well, yeah, you want isolated. You don't want cross, and then
Isolated combined though.
putting up a new like every time you long or short, it'll just make a new position.
You like that?
I've been using combined.
I think I had isolated on, and man, I had 6 freaking Bitcoin trades open this morning.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for certain ones, but it also just can be. I think it just like you'll get too many if you're playing too many things. Like
Ease. Make this look nice, baby. Look at that. Jesus. Huge candles. Like, missing focus.
Okay, we break the resistance here, we can go the distance.
Putin agreed to the ceasefire with Ukraine.